And Eddie then, is he on 3 stops or is he on 2? That is the question, as he sets another fastest lap. This is paving the way for an excellent win.
33.5 seconds. Just about, but it seems that it has pitted.
Yeah, Etmill's pitted.
Already. And he's running 5th.
Eddie's in the lead.
Yeah, so.
Here's a replay then of Shy Guy's crash, as you can see. Crashing in a really dangerous position. Watch Lands come out of the free apex corner and straight into him. That's possibly 2 seconds, and he had a 4-second lead. Eddie made a really fast pit stop and managed to get out in front, as we saw. Then perhaps that's how Eddie took the lead.
This is Silsey versus Mike.
Yeah, here's a good battle on the track, and Silsey diving up the inside. Ooh! Silsey almost doing to Mike what Papolinho did to him earlier in the race, but probably a little fairer, a little less contact there. And here is a
surely.
Battle further down in the pack between Kilkariki and Heavenin. They're swapping positions closely. And trying to get to the inside into turn 1, not quite working out for him. And John 5 may also join this battle. John 5 had a great race. This is around the 10th position, this battle. 10th, 11th position. So John 5, an independent from Poland, doing really well. And here is Kilkariki still looking to the inside of Heavenin. Now he dives up the inside. Cool, he used the Sandstone down there. Was that totally fair? I'm not sure. He did touch Heavenin a bit, I think, there. And he used the Sandstone down too, which isn't so good. And here is Kilkariki a few laps later then. Trying to get past John 5. John 5 must have got past him. Oh, doing it again. Using the sand to slow him down into turn 1. Perhaps, again, not the fairest move, as we join the action again. Lap 19, Dede going to the outside of Pingu, up to 7th position now, so Dede begins his comeback. But meanwhile, up front, Papolinho, his Fun teammate Silsa behind, and Lons in front. Fun is in 2, 3 and 4, but up front it's Eddie leading the race. He set a load of fastest laps, he's building the gap. The question is, can he build a big enough one, because we know he has to go into the pits earlier than Lons, and does he actually have to do one more pit stop than Lons? That is the real question. In fact, it appears everyone's going for more than 1 stop. Everybody will go for 2 stops because they've all been in early. And the question is, will they be going for 3 stops or even 4 stops like we saw at some circuits this year? With the shorter pit lanes, such as the Embry circuit, which we had for race 8. Here is Lance then, trying to catch Eddie. The gap isn't that big. Lance is keeping it good, because of course he has newer tyres than Eddie too, because he pitted later. But is it that time on the new tyres that just allowed Eddie to pull a gap and take the lead?
So on lap 23 of 46 we have it. 22 of 46 we have Eddie leading from Lance then, yeah. 1.2
seconds is the gap. And here we are with Kilkariki and Heaven and continuing their battle. Kilkariki gets past him well, and oh, Lance is caught up to Eddie, perhaps lapping the Exil there. Plus teammate of Eddie didn't get out of the way enough because Lance is right onto him. So maybe we'll have a battle for the lead in the next lap, something which we have lacked all season, we have to feel. We've lacked battles for the lead apart from the Africa, and perhaps a few other races.
Yeah, so this is what we were waiting for.
And here is Lance, trying up the inside into turn 4, and Lance makes it stick through turn 4 and 5. Eddie went sliding, was there a bit of contact, but Lance is back in the lead.
Yes, it is, just a bit of contact, but the move seemed just fairly rough, but I don't think he has to give it back.
Well, if he doesn't have to give it back, or whether he's going to give it back is another question, because Eddie has taken it back. Eddie's gone up the inside in turn 15, the fast sweeper, and he's taken it back. Eddie leads the Grand Prix, lap 24, 23 complete. The gap is 0.2 seconds, and 3 seconds back to Papolinho, who is battling for the championship with Dede, who's all the way back down in 7th position. 8.5 seconds off the lead after he had a terrible crash in the final corner, which must have cost him about 8 seconds. Perhaps Dede would be right here in this battle if it hadn't been for that. So, an epic battle seems to be appearing for the win in this Grand Prix so far. We're at the halfway mark and Eddie is going to pit. So is that a sign of a 3-stop strategy? Eddie pits, Lance takes the lead, Pavlino comes through in second. Here is Dede on Mike Knight. Dede going to the inside into turn 1. Will he be faster on the brakes? Yes, he's better on the brakes. Yes, he gets past him. Dede makes up the position, but Mike Knight's coming back, going to the outside in turn 4. Decides better of it. And Dede is up to 5th position.
A good defense in turns 3 and 4, and now he's up to which position? I don't know. 5th, yeah.
So next target for Dede is Etmil in 4th position. Etmil running a quiet race, a good race in 4th position so far. But here we are with our leader. Now, is it Lance on a pre-stop strategy, or is he on a 2-stopper? As he's having a bit of trouble lapping John 5 and Drago, who are battling him very hard, it would seem. Quite a bit of contact between those two back in the pack. And it's a fun 1-2-3, like it was in the early laps. Incredible at the moment for this team. And perhaps we'll see a battle here between Pavlino and Silsir, like we saw earlier in the race. Silsir looking to the inside, Pavlino defending to the inside, and all staying fair. Pavlino once again to the inside in turn 2. Silsir maybe trying to have a look, and Eddie, meanwhile, sets the fastest lap. He's got new tyres. Is he on a free stopper? If he is on a free stopper, perhaps that's not the worst strategy. Perhaps if he sets lots of fast laps, perhaps he can still win this race. Perhaps he'll make up if he can make up a pit stop's ground over these next 2 stints, he will win this race over Lance. So it's really about how fast Eddie can drive. We're going to have a great battle for this win, perhaps. Here, meanwhile, is a great battle. Dede is trying to challenge Etmil then.
Yeah, Etmil for 4th.
Dede continues his comeback through the field. He goes to the inside in turn 2. Working, not quite working. And through 4 and 5, still just staying there. And look, Eddie wants to join the fight. Eddie, on his new tyres of course, Eddie really needs to pass these guys. This could be what stops Eddie from winning the Grand Prix. These 3 guys could stop Eddie from winning if he catches up to them. And now Dede going to go to the outside in turn 15. Will he make it stick? Fantastic pass! And Etmil tries back up the inside. And wow! I thought for a minute that was another amazing pass from Dede, but Etmil got him straight back. Meanwhile, will Mike try and challenge? No, not quite. Dede gets a good run off turn 3. Now Dede once again tracking Etmil, trying to pass him. A great little sequence of racing there. Passing and repassing all in one corner. Perhaps he'll try the move again this lap. Will he go to the side here? No, he won't. But he's got the inside. Etmil's going to try and defend. And Dede this time makes it stick. There's some lap traffic in front. And Etmil goes into the sand. And Eddie pulls to the inside. And Eddie is up to 5th. Etmil's down to 6th in just one corner and one straight. So Etmil's race went from brilliant to not so brilliant in just a few corners there.
Yeah, he had no grip in the final corner with his worn tyres. He has maybe run at most 15 laps already with these tyres, so he has to be soon, really soon.
Yeah, very true, but so will everybody else. We haven't got that long to go in this Grand Prix. It's gone pretty fast, it would seem. And now Dede will come into the pits. Perhaps this is the second pit stop of 2. There goes Eddie past. And let's see how long Dede pits for. Not long. Short pit stop, that should last him to the end of the race, to be honest. So Dede comes out in 7th position. Let's see where everybody else comes out. Lance surely will have to make a pit stop soon too. Will he put him to pits this lap? Yes, he will.
He is in.
Pitting under the lights. Let's see the pit stop time. How long will it be? Eddie takes the lead.
Just under
Eddie
6
leads
seconds.
the Grand Prix.
Just under 6 seconds. Eddie's in the lead, yeah, and Lance comes out in 4th place, just in front of Etmil.
Etmil could battle with him here, but of course Etmil has worn tyres. Etmil needs to pit, I believe. And otherwise, it'd be fantastic if he didn't, but I don't think he put that much fuel in the last pit stop. And Lance should get away from him just fine. Kilkariki crashing straight into the wall. Retirement there for Kilkariki. Disappointed for him, 11th place. And now Pavlino comes in from the lead. Sorry, Pavlino was leading the race. And Eddie now takes the lead of the race. And Mike Nike is also into the pits. And Etmil is also into the pits. So where is Lance? That's the question. Lance got out in front of Pavlino, I do believe. And now Mike Knight will come out the pits. Dede gets out in front of Mike Knight, so that's really good for Dede. And Etmil gets out in front of Pigu. and I believe Pingu might have to pit again too, or perhaps Pingu is on a strategy where he pitted earlier and now he doesn't have the tyres to compete. It wouldn't seem, because Ekmil has been driving a solid top 5 race all day, just dropped out of it near the end, all night I should say.
He has had just a single mistake in the final corner where he lost 2 positions, but other than that he's been running good and solid, it seems.
Yeah, just fantastic sequence of corners there, that free apex corner. I just love to see the cars try and flat it out through there. Really great sequence of corners. And in fact, some very nice sections on this track. A few hairpins, which people don't like so much. Meanwhile, here is Lance in 2nd position. Eddie, if he's on a 3-stopper, he needs to pit again. If he's on a 2-stopper, he's going to have very worn tyres, and Lance will probably catch him anyway. So it looks like Lance is in the seat to win this race, and with a fastest lap, that would seem to confirm it. Lance is at the moment looking like the favourite.